Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, Grand Spartan. Gonna go down in here real quick, check our storage out, see what we have, see what we need to take back to the base with us. But I think what I'm gonna do, I said I might do a base down here. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I put that back in there, take our wood with us. I wonder if I need to take any of this stuff back with me. Well, I could probably use the gas. Of course, we're going to have some gas back. Let's leave just a tad of gas there. And I can't forget, too, I have storage on the mini bike. We'll leave this stuff here for building. Don't have a slot for the paper, or do I? Yeah, we could probably eat. No, we're not hungry. I'm sure there's a slot here somewhere. I'm just not paying attention because I'm in a hurry. Sometimes I do overlook things. I rush myself. I don't take the time that I would. I'd probably sat there for an extra 15 seconds if I were just playing for fun. But when I have you along with me, I try to be as quick and efficient with things as I can. Sometimes it's not so efficient because I'll miss something. But anyway, yeah, so that was the Horde yesterday. Sort of successful. I am going to take out that centerpiece, though. That was just a quick fix for a way to get up top. But I don't like it. It takes up too much space for the pillars. It also gives them something to beat on. Whereas if I didn't have that there, they're just going to walk into the center and get destroyed by the spikes. So we'll change that up. We'll absolutely change it up. I think what I should probably do, well, first off, I need to mine. What was that back there? Was that a snake that fell from the sky? Is it raining snakes out here? Oh, that's a vulture. Let's go. I guess. Maybe the vulture was coming to get the snake. Maybe that's what was about to happen. But I think what I'm going to do is look at building a forge room with a catwalk that connects to our base. That's going to be one of the next steps. And then we can tear down that center portion there. I want to do the forge room a bit different this time as well. And also I have to kind of think of how I'm going to do the forge room as far as getting into it. I guess we could do the same thing. Am I going to the right city? Son of a gun, Spartan. Where you going? I mean, we're already here now. I probably should go, look around the city. I think this city over here is the one I was just running my mouth. Look at all the boulders out here. Maybe that's why I was drawn to this area. Maybe it was like, come to me, Grand Spartan. Come to me. We really should go by the trader. Look at all that stuff we have to sell in the mini bike. It's just kind of taking up space now. Trader's a little too far away. I need old Crow on here to build a bridge to go across the water from this city to the other city. He seems to enjoy doing that for some reason. But we're going to get that forge room going. I think we're in a good spot now, except that we do need to come back over here and pick at boulders. And we're going to need to get some shotgun shells going. I tell you why. I think before the day 21 horde arrives, maybe, it's just a maybe, definitely by 28. I looked at the game stages file today, and I think I figured out a way to make the 21-day horde have as many zombies and last the same time as the 280-day horde. Say, your game stages are 5,000 or above. And so I'm going to look at doing that. I'm going to look at changing some numbers around now. You have to bear with me because game stages file looks a bit different now than it did before. So who knows, I might change it up and we'll have one zombie show up, or we'll have 10,000 and it just freezes up the screen and we can't even move. It's a slideshow. I don't know. But I think I am going to try to manipulate it a bit. And I think I have a good idea as to how I can do that and how I can make it so that the 21-day horde is the same as the 210-day horde. So we're not sitting around waiting for our game stages to gradually go up over time. Now, I've not done that yet on Alpha 16 because it does look a bit different than it did before. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to give it a shot, see what happens. Should be a lot of fun. Here we go with the skipping and stuttering again that we're in the city. See that? It's just skip, 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 skip. And it's not FPS. It's not the FPS at all. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Someone said it may be the garden, that the garden has caused issues. Speaking of gardens, look at that. It's all ready. Again, feels like we just planted that a couple days ago. Well, I guess it has been a couple days. Probably does grow in a couple days. I don't know what the grow time is on it, but look at this. All that stone is cooked down. Well, it hasn't been that long since we were here. 1150 is not large of a number as I'd imagined it would be. So let's stick all this stuff away. Duct tape. Have plenty of cloth, bones now to make some glue. And I think that's everything for there. Let's do a sort. Look in our food chest. Need to label these chests. Know what I mean? And I'll keep the vendor, the trader items. I'll keep those on us. Boy, we only have 17 oil, but that's okay. You know, we'll be able to. And the military fiber, we can sell that too. We can sell that to the trader. I'm not going to keep that. Probably won't use much. I had a little bit more gas to pump out there. Another 300. We're good on gas now. Plenty of gas to do our mining. Plenty of repair kits as well. Let me throw the scrap in here. We have a 6,000 stack of stone. Plenty of crushed sand. Let's take the little bit of cement. Make sure it did not have any more cement in here. Don't see any. Get over to the cement. Oh, look at that. Look at all that concrete mix. That's beautiful. But I do want to go mine. We found that other desert area, and I don't want to go do that. I know some of you are like, ugh, really? Well, just skip on past it, because that's what we're going to do. Let me eat. And let me get some boiled. No, I don't even know if we need to do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of this infection. Maybe drink a little goldenrod tea. I know we can always drink some goldenrod tea. Something else I might need to do is make some bandages. We don't have any way to heal ourselves. Now, I don't think I have. Was there a pharmaceutical company here? Was there a pharmaceutical company? I don't remember that. I know we have a little bit of aloe right there. Maybe a little in the storage. Let me look at my mini bike here real quick. Go ahead and fuel her up. And what do we want to take out of here? We'll go ahead and take most of those out. Everything else, oh, the cans of tuna. And I hate to get rid of those cans of tuna. That could be our emergency rations. You never know. The cash. Take out a little gas. Tried to slip that can of tuna back in. You see me? But all that stuff's going to the trader. Pharmaceutical company. Let me go back in here and dump this stuff off. We'll just dump it off in a chest. And I do want to check and make sure I didn't have any aloe sitting in here. Now that we have cloth, we can absolutely get that aloe cream going. Just aloe cream. No aloe. None. We need to plant a garden full of that. I'm kind of surprised I don't have any fertilizer either. At least I don't see any in there. Almost need another cement mixer for fertilizer, you know? Might benefit us. I don't want to get too crazy with this either and go building a bunch of stuff in here. We're going to have to move all of this over at some point. All of it has to go to the new base once we get it built. And I want to get that done. I want to get that forge room set up. And let's just stick the military fiber in there for now. We're going to go on a loot run real fast to the pharmaceutical company if we have one. I'm pretty sure we do. Seems like I always pass it. This won't take but a second, and I think it's going to really benefit us to go ahead and get the aloe going anyway. I know in this pharmaceutical company also, a couple times now I've had this question: how in the world do you have all of this stuff by day so-and-so, you know, and I can't even get half of that, or whatever the, you know, comment is. We talked about it at the beginning of the series. Now, I'm very selective, very specific about the places I go and loot. I don't waste my time looting the Poopy Pants daycare or this place or that place. Very specific. I know what I want. I know what I need. I've been doing this for darn near 4,000 hours now. It's hard to believe that. It's hard to believe that. I should actually have more than that. I should have about 5,000 or 6,000 hours, but I took a extended break from the game. But anyway, you also have to remember that I have loot respawn set to a day on here. So you all are not going to have the benefit of that. You're not going to have buildings respawning in a day. Now, difference though is most people get out and explore. Most people go out and explore the cities. And if you look here, we have only explored this because we started right there. We ran across here. We camped out in the house right there. And we made our way over past this town. We died to the puppy vulture snake. Made our way across here. Now, since we got the mini bike, yeah, sure, we made a little loop. We went over to this city and went down to this city and just kind of looked around. I don't even think we looted much of that. But I'd like to stick in one location. And I felt like on Alpha 15, I just didn't get enough done. I didn't build enough bases. Most people, I would imagine, don't come here for the commentary. They come here to watch me build these bases that they see these previews of. And I didn't do a very good job on Alpha 15 of getting enough bases built. I felt like I lost too many viewers by the end of the series, and I should have had more accomplished. I'm not one of these that likes to build one base and then just keep adding to the base and, fancying the place up and all that. I like to build multiple bases and try different things. And that also helps you all if you are unfamiliar with the game or base building, you're not so great at it, whatever, to see what works and what doesn't. That's another purpose of this channel, is to kind of test the limitations to some of these base designs, and especially now with the traps on Alpha 16. So, I play with 200% loot on, and that's, a big boost. You're going to plan all this. Let's just make this in the seed as well. There's no need to keep it all. We have enough space in our garden here to just plant it all. So there are a couple factors there. One, just experience, knowing what to loot, where to go to loot it. What I'm, setting goals and accomplishing those, but also having the one-day respawn so I can go back to the same place every day if I wanted to. A lot of times it doesn't work out that way, and I think we explained all of that with the first episode of the Alpha 16 Let's Play and why I chose to do it that way. Some days I get busy building and mining and whatever, and I missed that 5-day respawn. So like 7, 8, 10 days have gone by, and I don't do a good job of keeping track of the cycle. So this way, there's no question if 5, 6 days go by, I missed the loot cycle. Well, it's okay. I know when I go back there, it's going to have respawn. So, kind of an advantage, but just want to explain that because I do get that question from time to time. Can't understand how I have what I have when I have it. And that's basically, in a nutshell, that's your explanation over again and why I chose to do it that way. So we accomplish the most in the least amount of time. And then hopefully by the 200th episode, like we accomplished last time, I'll have at least a few mid-sized bases built, maybe even a large base built, I hope. That's the plan. Looks like the pharmaceutical company over here. Now, our server, we have super advanced loot. We play with 200% loot. And if one trophy drops for brass, 2 drop. But then, we have multiple people looting the same stores there, too. So, is this the building that was adjoined to the other building? I don't remember. Hopefully this is the right place. Sorry about that. It's really loud. Loud noises. Loud noises. No. Wrong level. We've not been in this building I know of to go around and loot the... This is just an office space here. This is not going to do me any good. Maybe the next level up. To loot all of the shells with the medicine. we're going to do that real quick. We're not going to spend too much time here today because we're already 15 minutes into this episode. Son of a gun, we've wasted time, but some explanation, the direction that we're moving towards, and kind of what I was doing with the hordes, making those tougher too. Oh my goodness. Also, another thing you have to remember, not a lot of people play with the difficulty settings that I play on. Playing on Insane, playing with the zombie spawn at 150, that's not even possible in someone's normal game. The highest you can go for zombie spawn is 64. Most people set it on 8, 16, 32 or whatever. Yeah, we take it, we double that, more than double that. 64 just doesn't feel high enough, and so you're not going to see a lot of people that are doing what we're doing on here, and it makes it very difficult. So yeah, we get a little boost in loot, but we also have a massive boost in difficulty. Look at that, 1179 for. Oh, there they come. For those, we'll keep those. Don't think I need any more splints. I'll probably kick myself if I get back to the base and realize, ooh, I was out of splints. I needed some splints. Well, this Spike Club is the game changer. Oh, I don't know what that was. That sounded dangerous, though. We're gonna... Oh, we've already read that one. Okay. A little bit of coal. Yeah, we'll take the 4 wood. I wonder what's behind here. Another room looks like this one. I wonder if it's a trap, though. That almost looks like a trap. I'm gonna try to skeet across there real fast. A little bit of paint. Yeah, we'll take it. Throw it out if we run out of space. Yeah, paint and duct tape. Boy, there's a lot of paint in here. My goodness, if you need paint, just go to the pharmaceutical company. Looks like they're manufacturing paint over here. A little bit of glue. This place might be better to loot than I had originally imagined it would be. My goodness, fertilizer and oil? I'll turn that off. I know it's getting annoying. A couple beakers. I know, I could probably be taking the pills and selling them. Not going to worry about it. Look at him trying to creep up on me like a soldier. Like an army man. Fancy toilet. Ooh, look at you creeping up there. How did you get your big behind up there, sir? What I need to know. Let's see, just sit up there and swing. Boy, these things are just so tank. Look at that. Still haven't killed him with all of those shots. Nice. Well, we need the oil. I don't think we did loot this place. What is that, 5 or 6 shots now? We did loot this place on the 16 playthrough, the season 1. How many shots can he take, and why am I dying? Well, it's a good thing we had bandages, you know? Good thing, or we were going to die right there. I wonder if we can double stack these bandages. We're going to do that. Kind of wasted there. I didn't expect them to be so tough, but tough difficulty. These guys are hard to kill. Let me make sure I know how to make these, because we may actually start making first aid kits. First aid kit. Blood bag, we can make those. The grain alcohol, we can make that. And bandages, we can make that. Duct tape, though, that's the X factor right there. Ugh. Duct tape. I know we can make it, but oh, 600 pistol parts, 339. We'll leave those behind. was hoping they're going to be sniper rifle parts. Come on now, we need not feathers. We need bandages. I might actually have to eat a couple of these pain pills here, get my health up. I don't like doing that because look at that, minus 30 hydration. Well, look at this. If you drink a goldenrod tea, you only get 20. You know, so you're not making up what you're losing from one pain pill to get, what, 10, 15 health recovery? I don't know what it is. It's not a lot, though. Not for what you lose. Oh, he was right there the whole time, just a beating away on the wall. One shot, dead. Oh, there's another guy right there, too. Yeah, we're not going in there. Some of these places can be a trap. I don't know which ones are. I just don't have enough experience in these buildings to know what is what. Well, that looks pretty dangerous right there. Some landmines all set up. That looks pretty dangerous, too. I think we'll go back this way. Go back out the way we came in. And we have not looted these. Did loot that one. Ah, yeah, that's the other side of this. How about we go into here? Need to repair this auger. There's something about being in this building and using an auger. I noticed that on the last Let's Play we did before we had to wipe. That there's something weird about the chainsaw and the auger in... I might as well take that blood bag if we're going to start making those things. In this particular building. Maybe it's the same in the other building as well. The, what's it called? The tower, Deshong Tower. Maybe something like that. Pop this one open. Animal fat. I don't think we're going to need that. Might as well eat our vitamins, get our hit points up. But some of you asked me about that. Why don't you eat the pain pills? And it's just the recovery of hydration. Takes so much, and you gain so little back with, just say, a goldenrod tea. It's not worth it to me. If you're hurting and you have nothing else, then yeah, sure. Go ahead and eat away. You don't see Grand Spartan. You don't see Grand Spartan making too many first aid kits, but we might actually have to do it this time around. You know, I'm not going to eat those vitamins now. It takes so long to eat those. I'll have to put them on my belt. And just eat them as we run around. Yeah, I'm going to take the grain alcohol, though. I know we can make grain alcohol. I have plenty of corn. Pretty sure we can still make that. Boy, I don't know if I've made grain alcohol since that Alpha 16 was available. I'm sure you still can, though. Those zombies. Or so I say. Let's go back around. We're not going to stay here much longer. Dangerous. Bathroom. I almost want to think that there's something good over there, but there'd be a better way of getting around it, right? Maybe going through here. I hope you all can see that stutter. that I'm seeing when I use the auger. It's only when I use the auger. Oh, it's behind him. How did he hit me? Oh, there's oil on him. Nice. Little tiny bit of oil. This may be the last room we go in here, and then I'm going to take on off. Oh, we've already been in here. Son of a gun. That's the way down. Well, I think we got the good out of this level. I'm going to peek my head up to the next level and see, just make sure nothing I'm missing out on up here. Bunch of crates on the cardboard boxes on the ground. Look at you, Crown. Trying to creep up on me. Won't you do it? I will hurt your head. Make you wish you were dead. Oh, this is a dangerous little area. I don't know if there's anything worth having over there or not. Oh, he's right there. Well, if we need electrical components, electrical parts, we could always come over to this area and scoop them up. Oh, he hit me as he was falling down. Son of a gun. Not done a very good job today of taking care of the zombies before they get me. Auger has much better range than the chainsaw. Look at that, 38 jars. I mean, that's a lot of jars to just leave. We're almost out of here anyway. That sounds like a cop. Does it not? Chrysanthemum seed. May just be one of those Hawaiian guys. Malakalikamaha is a thing to say. Oh, this is a place that has a bunch of crates in the center, isn't it? Except for taking the path that they want us to take. It's kind of a pain when you can just do that. Ha ha ha. Whoop, 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 whoop. They had us boxed in there. Oh, look at him doing his morning workout. Let's see what old cowboy Ed had on him there. Let's see here. Yeah, there's the place right there. Oh, don't you beat on the box. Don't do that. Don't do that. I guess he's wanting to open up the crate to see what's inside. Cowboy. Stop that, cowboy. A little bit more paint. More glue. Yeah, we spent a little bit more time over here than I actually wanted to. Let's get out of here. I got a little bit of stuff, but I think I've just come to the realization that it's going to be easier just to make the first aid kits than it is for me to try to loot those things. We've not done a very good job of going out and getting an airdrop here or there either. That might be something I need to look into doing as well. And I think the next level up, we'll leave that sealed off so I know how high I went in the building. But that next level up may also be a place that has a bunch of stuff. You know, the top levels of these buildings usually have the better loot. And we only went a little bit more than halfway up, so. Turn my mining helmet back on since I'm addicted to that thing. There's an airdrop in front of us. How far away is that, though? It's right across town. Let's go scoop it up while we're out and about. There's the booby trap. Can we go down the alleyway there? Can we make that? Can we squeeze through there? Guess so. Get on through there. Squeeze through. Gonna have to run off a few pounds here. Too much meat stew. Can't fit through the hole. Huh. Get this airdrop. Ooh, landmines right there. Gonna avoid those. Oh, there we go. Nice. I would just take it all. Take it all and head back home for just a brief moment in time here. But I need more stone. That's the one thing we keep running out of. I need to make a stone mine somewhere and just grind out like 10 stacks of it or more, 20 stacks of it. I know you all probably don't want to hear that, but that's going to be something I have to do in the near future. Stay on top of this thing. As much concrete as we're going to need. Is this my little house right here? I believe it is. Got our garden a-growing. It's all foggy. Make sure we have plenty of wood. Yeah, we do have a decent amount of wood. Let's get this stuff sorted here. Have a pretty decent haul, considering. We better go ahead and put those on our belt as well. The fertilizer, we'll stick it in there next cycle around. We'll plant that. Don't want that candle. Paint, duct tape. Raw resources will go here. And the paintbrush can go there along. Well, I guess it can't go there. What are we missing here? We can combine those. I had all these wrenches set up for a workbench. Well, we can make those now. We certainly don't need the shovel any longer. We need the hoe. Can't get rid of her. And fire axe, we can scrap that as well. Just make a little bit more room. Let's go ahead and combine these. Not that I'm going to get anything great out of combining them, but consolidate. Probably a better battery for my nail gun. Yeah, better than the 10 quality. Don't notice a whole lot of difference on that, though, on a nail gun. Tell me if you've done some experimenting and what the differences may be from having a nail gun and getting a better nail gun. What the difference is there. Did they really upgrade faster or something, or what? Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Well, before we end this episode, I definitely want to get back over there and get a forge room started. I'm certainly not going to finish it today. Let's make 500 rebar. I think we left a good bit of rebar over there. Well, I'll say a good bit. Maybe a couple hundred. Get the last bit of stone we have out here. 1,600. One stone left. That's not good. We'll take one stack of that back with us as well. Well, certainly I will have to. Let's look at our skill level here. Can't give any more to weaponsmithing. Do have 59 points available. The fixer could help us definitely quicker crafting. Miscellaneous crafting is capped. Fixer's going to certainly help us repairing our base. And I hate that I wasted 2 points in Sexual Tyrannosaurus. But it's different every playthrough. It's a little different. Because you just don't know what it is that you're going to need to, how long it's going to take you to get a mini bite, to get an auger, to get a chainsaw. So it's always going to be a little different. Well, let's see. I have no meat on me. I need to take a little bit of boiled meat and make some. Maybe even go ahead and cook up some meat stew while we're gone. Why not? Let's take a look at what we have. Potatoes, corn, water. Meat stew, 10 meat stew. Look at that. It's still left over a little corn and potatoes. Gonna have to replant some of that though. Let's see what grain alcohol. Grain alcohol. It takes 1 cornmeal, 1 bottle murky water, and then cornmeal. Just an ear of corn. All right. Let's take half of that. Make it into cornmeal in the workbench. Gonna need to upgrade my spike club before too long. 4 minutes on that. And murky water. Murky water. I need to stick some sand in one of the forges. Well, I'm kind of getting confused here with all the stuff I have in this one chest. But I certainly need to get some sand. Do we have any glass in any forge? Either forge? No. But we could put some in this one. Let's do it. Let's get some sand. We'll just do a half a stack and stick it in this forge and get that smelting down. So when we come back, we'll be able to pump out a bunch of glass jars and go scoop up some murky water from somewhere. And let us ride. Ride. Head over here to this construction site. Yeah, that's another reason I need to grind that pile on down to the ground. I think Draco was saying that there's a storage, not a storage chest, a safe underneath that pile of rubble. Maybe we need to go down and dig that thing on out and get it out of our way, and we get rewarded by being able to loot a safe. Be something we can look into doing, but I really need to go to the desert at some point very, very soon and start up a serious mine in the desert. Get plenty of iron, sand, stone, lead, whatever kind of resource we can find over there. Hopefully nitrate. I've had good success in the desert thus far on Alpha 16. Very, very good success. And we did find that new desert area, the lighter color desert. Could be the key component for all the resources we need. Lead or coal. Coal is pretty easy to come by. See right there, it's coal. There's coal, little piles of coal all over. And for right now, we could make do with that. We could just go around and nip it a bunch of piles. Just nip it. Well, since we have a tunnel dug out this way, let me see how much rebar I have in here. Hopefully the quality is okay today too on the episode. I changed up some settings again. Oh yeah, we had a full stack of 500. Look at all that concrete we have right there. I don't know why I make that noise. Probably just got a thumbs down or two. That's all right. I still love you. Even though you be giving me those thumbs down, I still love you. I love you a lot. All right, we're going to put this rebar here, which marks the center. It's going to be a long catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk. Yeah, I do my little turn on the catwalk. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Two, three, four. No. I'm trying to make it larger than I normally make it. I'm trying to make it just a little bit larger. We wanted to be in line with that up there. Hard to say. I think it's right there. It's going to be in line with it. Make sure this is the center right here. This is the center. Oh, I don't like that. The way it's sunken down right there, and it's higher other places. Is that a vulture? Vulture horde? I think it is. Yeah, it was pretty comical. I was like, look at that spider keeps coming up there and getting me. I wish that thing would leave me alone. And it turns out it was just a vulture the whole time. You should have figured. It was late. You know, I did that stream. And I said, you know what? I want to get a Let's Play done today. And I probably should not have. Oh, really? Leave me alone, vulture. Leave me alone, Mr. Vulture. You're very annoying. Oh, he's gonna spin in a circle. Might as well top my health off here because you know I'm about to eat 3 or 4 shots trying to kill these things. Come on. Son of a gun. Well, hopefully they'll leave me alone. That's kind of annoying. That reminds me too, though. When we're building this base over here, I need to make a cage for us to stand in up top. It's going to protect us against cop spit, and it's going to protect us against the vultures. And I get a lot of questions about the digit tremor base. How did you make that cage? And I can show you all how I did that. It's very simple, honestly. Oh, I don't like that elevation difference. But it's going to work out, though. It's going to work out. Oh, did I not go far enough back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. Okay, that's right. That's right. And then we would go 1. Stop flipping around. Stop it. Do it. Why is it showing me red? Why is that vulture bothering me? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me to my work. Son of a gun, you. Imagine if you had to fight these things like all the time and they were bothering you like that. Like the entire duration of the game, no matter where you're at, what you were doing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's something there that I can't see. See what I'm saying? There's something there I can't see. I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't affect me when I start building, but we're gonna do it. So I want to build this up off the ground just a bit. We'll do 4. We'll do 4. Take that out. Need to make all of this concrete. Puppy, vulture, snake. Sure we look looking right. I'll take this one out as well. There's an elevation difference. All right, that's good. We can even make it a little bit higher than that, maybe. I wonder if the vultures fly any faster at night. I never paid any attention to that. It looks like they fly about the same speed day or night. Yeah, I need to make all of this concrete right here. Honestly, it all needs to be concrete. But for now, let's get this corpse out of the way. And once we get this, no worries anymore about the screamers. Remember, I have that concern now about screamers that, well, where we're at, if they wanted to, they could just come up and wreck that old building that we're in. There's nothing stopping them. And it would take too much or too many resources to defend that thing, more than what it's worth. So this will be nice to be able to move all our things over. Forges, workbench, chem lab. And I made this one a little larger than I've made the past 3 or 4. So we can have more room to kind of move around in there, work with it, you know. Well, this place is giving me a lot of trouble. Look at that. I'm facing down at the ground, and it's not even augering anything. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. This whole area is a little bit glitched out over here. Not able to place that block. I thought there may be a stone or a stick or something, but I didn't see anything where I couldn't place a piece of rebar. Probably going to do something simple for an entrance like we did for the other one over there, because this is not going to be as crucial. And I'll show you why with the zombies attacking. Might even do what I think Glimpse said he did and put a shotgun turret facing his forge room. See, it's not detecting some of those blocks. It's that weird elevation thing where part of it's higher than the other, and I was digging it out twice as deep as I really needed it, but it's okay. What is up with that? Just dig it all out. Dig it all out. Take it all out. There's really no need to dig that though. Let's do this. Wanted to have a nice solid foundation. But it's kind of being a pain, so just to make things move along a little faster, we're going to do it like this. A little something like that. I know some of you are probably flipping out over what I'm doing here, but you'll see. You'll see it does not matter. At least they have a flat surface to work on. May go ahead and take this all out, because this seems to be a problem area. This does seem to be a problem area. I don't like the difference in elevation and the kind of not letting me place the block where I want to place it. Darn it, I'm the Grand Spartan. Place a block where I want to place a block. Allow me to place it there if I want to. Tell me I can't place that block there. Need to count this out one more time and get a nice center. going on, know where I want to put a ladder. Yeah, we're going to take that out too. Might as well. Right there. We'll do that number right like that. And at least now we have a nice flat surface, even though some of it's higher elevation than others. You know, now we'll have a nice flat surface to work with. Foundation to build upon. Might give us one more block of elevation up too. I wonder if this will support. I wonder if we can put some rebar right here and dig out underneath it, or is it still going to fall? Let's watch and see. We'll do it for science. Hey, look at that. It held. It held up. Believe that? I don't believe that. It did, though. We had a couple others that we could do the same thing, too. This one right here. Let's do the same thing. Add a little support there. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Kind of expecting a wandering horde to come running through here at any point in time. Have to fight them off at night. Don't have any beer on me. Probably benefit me just a little bit to have some of that, just in case. I do have some spikes in my inventory if I can get some distance between myself and the wandering horde. I didn't count that out, right? Spartan, what are you doing? Boy, I'm struggling today, folks. There we go. Some days are better than others. All right. Nice. Well, that'll be our base. Our forge room on stilts. We'll get a lot of wood. Maybe even forged iron. Maybe we use a lot of the iron that's in that forge over there. And make it into forged iron to get us a nice, sweet catwalk. Next step is going to be on this base over here. It's going to be what I showed you on yesterday's episode. We're going to be building supports there. We're going to continue on with the quarter blocks. And I have to get enough shotgun shells together. Can we even give points to that? I think we already have. If we haven't, we will soon. Shotgun shell. Gunsmithing 2. And we're going to need to make get our gunsmithing very, very high. Can't forget to do that. Someone remind me to do that. That way we can pump out a lot of shotgun shells. Well, didn't get a terrible amount of things done today. That silly scavenging slowed me down again. It's one thing that Grand Spartan does not care for doing too much. But we made it through. We got some first aid kits, which was very important to have. Have that on our belt just in case of emergency. Don't want to die. That's going to set us back too. But this will be our forge room moving forward. We will make ourselves a nice, sweet place to house all of our goodies and such. I caught that block as it was falling. Did you see that? That took special skill, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back tomorrow, we will tackle this beast here. We will get it looking right and all evened up. Get a nice platform built up there. Get some spikes in place under here for the screamers. Get a little entrance for it as well. We will we'll have ourselves a good time doing it. Well, have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located, and I'll see you all tomorrow.